the decision is quasi-judicial in its tone, but they didn't decide whether or not Donald Trump even should be reinstated. Why didn't they reinstate him during this 6 months of policy making?
Well, Richard, Facebook has a responsibility to make the decision here. They have rules. They interpreted them in a way that the board found was not correct. We have told Facebook very clearly in the next 6 months they need to go back and apply a penalty to Mr. Trump that is consistent with their rules. And the indefinite suspension is not something that is supported by their rules. It's something that doesn't have clear criteria for when it's imposed or lifted, and leaves it entirely to Facebook's discretion. That's not acceptable from the board's point of view as we're looking to defend freedom of expression.
The public, the Vox Populus view on what the board did is you punted it. You punted it back to Facebook. You had the opportunity to say indefinite bans, yes, indefinite bans, no. Political players, well, but you didn't.
Yes, well, the board was asked a question, which was, is Facebook's indefinite suspension appropriate? We've told them clearly it's not. Facebook has a responsibility to act here, right? They can't simply offload their hard problems to the board or anyone else. As a company which makes the rules and builds the technology, they have a responsibility to act first and to act fast. We've told them to go back and make another decision.
Now, in that case, you said just then, is it appropriate? It's not appropriate to have the indefinite ban. If that is the case, and therefore the indefinite nature of the ban is inappropriate, would it not have been correct to reinstate Mr. Trump while a final decision on the wider issue is made, in pretty much the way that many appeals courts would do it? They would release somebody pending the final decision.
Not in this case, no. So the board found also very clearly that Donald Trump deserved to be suspended on January 7th. The president encouraged and legitimized violence that cost lives in Washington. The board has said to Facebook, before you restore any influential user, including political leaders and heads of state, you need to test whether that decision is likely to harm users. So we've asked Facebook in the next 6 months to go back and test that before they make any action to restore the president.